So I'm on tour with Soulja Boy and we're going across the world. And I'm his cameraman. We're supposed to go to the airport for the Jimmy Kimmel show, but nobody sent me the itineraries. So I just go to the airport myself, thinking I'm gonna run into everybody, but nobody's answering my phone calls. After about 4 hours pass, I realize I think I'm fired. I get back on the MARTA bus, confused, and I go back to my mom's house and I say to her, I think I'm fired. And she got sad. And I said, Ma, don't be sad. She's like, why? I'm the lowest paid person on the team. I am treated like shit. I said, this is a winning streak. She said, what do you mean? I said, I'm about to be the highest paid person on the team. I'm going to be a manager. And she kind of giggled. I signed a girl group. I said, I'm going to get you a record deal. I called up Interscope Records, and in 24 hours I had them a record deal. Next thing you know, we're in Washington, D.C. We're going to the airport, and they won't even talk to me. They won't even go through the same line in TSA as me. And I'm back in the airport, and I have this feeling I think I'm fired. It's like, why does this keep happening to me? And then I realized if I find the win in this, I won't play this loop of anger, hurt, scorn, bitterness, because that is a loop of not getting my dream. The greatest lesson of my life was through these two scenarios of being fired. I took that failure and I turned it into my rocket fuel. I became a millionaire, and we signed 2 chains and built one of the biggest management firms in our industry. We won a Grammy and we're making over $15 million a year. I then went on to become a Nike athlete, won an Emmy, and now I'm living the life of my dreams. The second you find the win in a loss, 2 L's equals a
W.
Lesson learned. It's a win.
Yep. So yeah, let's you can look at it from this angle. It's like owning a car and your foot is always stamped on the accelerator, and you get to a point whereby you need to stop, but you don't know there is a brake exists, and your foot is always on the stop, so you keep running into stuff. You crash the car, you get injured, you recover, you get another car, you crash it again, and it becomes a loop. Or you have a car, your foot is always on the brakes, and you expect the car to move, then you start complaining, hey, why, everybody was, this car was highly rated and all, but the car is not working. Maybe I need to change the car. You change the car, your foot is still on the brakes, and you're like, why does this thing keeps happening to me? It's like over and over again. And in Africa we see as the family cares, they're like, oh, this family, da da da, and this and that. But you see, until you actually take the time and not focus on the negatives, on the problem, on the complaints, you don't get caught in the complaints, then you ask yourself, what is the great thing out of this issue that is actually weighing me down, that is actually keeps coming over and over again? And until you realize, oh, I was supposed to step on the brakes, and the brakes is just next to the accelerator for the car to stop. Or, oh, I was supposed to step on the accelerator for the car to move. So there is no situation whereby you'll be like, this is just bad. Now there is something good in there, and if you just sit down and look closely, you'll find it, and that might be the turning point of your life.